place to settle in with unlimited riches so that you can finally live a comfortable life with your family? If so, come to New York. I, Captain Maddie, and my lovely partner, Captain Javika, or Vika, will be taking you on this wild sea adventure into why New York is the place to be.
Yes. The colony we're talking about is New York from the 1600s to the late 1700s. Okay, now, before we look into why you should move into New York, let's find out about this place. Initially, by the Dutch came here by the Dutch West India Company in the 1624. And when they came here, they named this place New Amsterdam. Then the English took over in 1664 and they named it New York. And also, when the Dutch came here, they settled in the upper Manhattan area. But the colonists came here because of the ports that New York had to offer, since it was so close to the Atlantic Ocean. And before you come here, we should warn you that New York, it had a lot of Native Americans, so there were conflicts. But don't worry, we got you covered. And the picture over there is of the Dutch West India Company.
So, what does a typical day in New York look like? Well, one, we have a booming population. We have over 55,000 people coming in and living here. We have a thriving society and economy. Our economy is mostly based off of maritime like resources from our exports of ports, which are going to Europe, and the Europeans love it because we have raw materials that they need and want for their companies. And we also have more equality between men and women, and we also have religious tolerance, and we accept a ton of different cultures, and our entertainment levels are high. Everybody who comes here loves the entertainment that we have.
Yeah.
And basically anybody can come here because we are so diverse and we love to learn about people's traditions. And this picture is what a typical day in New York looks like.
And also for entertainment, you can play the special game called Nine Pins, which people love here. And it's basically today's bowling. Okay. Economic opportunities. I know you've been wondering, how can I earn money here? Well, I've got you covered. So, since New York is right by the Atlantic Ocean, there are many opportunities for you to be involved in, such as maritime activities, like shipbuilding, shipping, goods. Most of the trading of the fur is done along the Hudson Port River, which is the New York's most favorite port. Also, if you like agriculture, New York's fertile land offers for you to participate in growing things such as wheat, corn, and also you can be involved in livestock. And the picture over there is of shipbuilding, and the one below is of the ports and shipping.
So what does the government and politics look like in New York? So we are somewhat / mostly independent from the British royal family, but we are governed by them, and it's a very lovely experience. So before now, we had taxes on everything, but then New Yorkers rose up with I think it is called the stamp.
Tax.
It's a stamp.
Yes. The stamp.
Yes, where they banned all taxes on that, and it's only on tea. And we also have sources of raw materials, like I was saying before, which Europeans love because it helps them create their big companies, get them tons of money, which then in turn also makes us tons of money. And this is a picture of, government and politics, because people coming in for exports and imports, and it also shows some red coats too, which are the British Army.
Yes, and I'd like to add on to how New York is independent. So, as Maddie described, that yes, they protested the Stamp Act law, and this shows that you should come here because we won't just go with the crowd. We stand up for what's wrong. Okay. If you're still wondering why you should come to New York, let me give you some more reasons. First, this colony is superior because it does not harm minorities, meaning that we are religiously tolerant. During this time, many parts of the world were imposing a specific religion over minority in order for the religion to be powerful. However, we don't do that. And as long as you continue to participate in trade, you're mostly free. It did not matter what culture you were part of. Additionally, due to the trading profits we got, we were able to advance our economy, meaning that we have urban lifestyle compared to the southern colonies. And because of our urban lifestyle, that means we have more entertainment options, as Captain Maddie described earlier. And we can also invest more in education, meaning that we have universities. And this picture right here just shows New York along the Hudson River port and how it's thriving. And if you have more questions for New York and why it's a good economy, there are some additional sources you can look at.
So, in conclusion, New York is the place to be because we have a thriving economy and society. We have amazing entertainment. We have diversity. We have inclusion. And we just have an overall just amazing place to be. And I think Captiva has one more thing to say.
I do. East or West, New York is the best. Thank you.